Hey there, welcome to the video. If you're thinking about making money online, then you've definitely come to the right place. Now, if you're a returning subscriber, then you already know that I'm all about sharing tips on how to create simple and profitable books through Amazon KDP that can turn into a profitable stream of income. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. And right now we're talking about low and medium content publishing on Amazon KDP. So if this sounds interesting to you, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. With that being said, let's get right to it. Now let's talk about why this business model is getting so popular. It's really a no-brainer when you think about it. The low startup costs, the freedom to work from anywhere in the world, and the potential for passive income. And the best part is that Amazon does all the hard work for you. They handle the printing, the shipping, the customer service, which means that you can just focus entirely on creating your books. However, I know the toughest part, especially for beginners, and that is figuring out where to start. So you're probably asking yourself, what kind of book should I be creating? Will they actually sell? Is there a market for them? And that's where I come in. So today I'm going to be taking away all that guesswork, and I'm going to be providing you 5 KDP niches that have high demand but low competition and is perfect for anyone just getting started. Now, these are niches that have real potential to make you passive income, even if you're completely new to the whole make money online world. And the best part is they're not as competitive as you think, meaning there's plenty of room for you to get in and start profiting. Now, what's even more exciting is that Q4 is upon us. If you don't know what that means, let me break it down for you. Q4, or the last quarter of the year, is the absolute best time for anyone selling products online. This is when sales tend to skyrocket, and in the KDP world, it's no different. People are actively looking for gifts, activities, and unique products, which means that your books could see a massive boost in sales. Imagine having your books ready to go just as people start their holiday shopping. During Q4, it's not unusual to see sales double or even triple, and I've seen some creators go from making a few $100s a month to a few thousands in just a few weeks during this time. So with that being said, let's get right to it. Now, the first niche we have is the ABC Practice Writing Book for Kids. And we're going to see the first thing is total results, which is 1,390. Typically, I like to keep this around 1,000 or below because it's just going to tell me that the competition is not so high, meaning that there's going to be a lot more room to be able to potentially make profits and especially rank on this first page here for this niche. We see a bestsellers rank here of 85,000. And to give you an idea of how much that actually makes, if I put that into Bookbird sales calculator right here, and I put 85,000 sales rank and the typical amount of pages for that book, and the typical price for this type of niche, which is right here, $9.74. So we'll just round up to 10. That's about $15 a day or $462 a month on average for this niche, which is actually very, very good. We can see the average reviews is over 6,000, which means there's a lot of people buying these books and leaving reviews. And independently published, there are 14 KDP books here that are ranking for this keyword. Now, if we scroll down here, let's look at some of these books that are selling well. We have this book, although it is not independently published. And so for me personally, I don't look at publishers that are not KDP books. And so I'll just move on to this next one, where this one's actually selling really, really well with a book rank of 801. It's independently published, which means it's a KDP book. And let's just put this in and see how much it's actually making. We can see this book with a BSR of 801 is making over $200 a day, which is well over $7,000 a month from just this one book right here. We have another book right here, independently published, ranking it at 5,000, also making very good money. And then we have more books here. This one ranked at 2,000, making very, very good money. This one also ranked 2,000, making very, very good money. And then this one, 14,000. These are all making very, very good money. And we have so many books here that are KDP books that are all doing well, which means that you can replicate their success. And as I scroll through the first page here, there's a lot of books here. Independently published bestsellers rank 23,000. Independently published bestsellers rank 4,000. And it just keeps going on and on. And like I said, with total results about 1,000, which means that the competition is not so high, but there is so much demand for this type of book. And the niche score is actually broken right now, I believe, because it is Prime Day as I'm filming this video. So Titans Quick View's niche score is actually not working. I've tried it with several other niches that I know the niche score of, and it's all providing a 0 right now. So don't take this into consideration right now. But as you can see, this is a very, very profitable niche with very, very low demand. Now, the next niche we have is the coupon book for kids. And right away, we see total results of 315, which means that there is very low competition for this niche. But I'm going to show you that there is still a lot of demand. So you can get right into this if you want to. Independently published, meaning how many books are KDP books? The average bestsellers rank 978,000. The average reviews 838. And the average price for this book is $8.45. Now let's look through some of these books here to see how well they're selling. We have this book right here ranking it at 402,000. We have a couple books here that are ranking in the millions, but since it is Q4, a lot of these books tend to sell well during this time of year as gifts. We have this book, it's a happy birthday coupon book, ranking in at 363,000. And we have this Christmas coupon book, which right now has a 459,000 BSR, which actually is going to get better as Christmas time nears because people are going to start buying this for anticipation of Christmas. And then we have some books here doing pretty well. This happy birthday coupon book with the BSR of 264,000 and another happy birthday coupon book with a BSR of 285,000. So you can see there is still quite a bit of demand for this type of book, and these books are actually very easy to make. So this is the Christmas coupon book, and we can see the interior right here has some very nice designs, but really it's just a blank type of interior with just a few words. This one is the coupon entitles you to one, and then you fill in the blank here. It's a very playful type of book, but also very, very simple to make. And then once again, the niche score is providing 0 because Titans Quick View's niche score is not working right now. Once again, because I believe it is Prime Day. And so there's a lot of people using the website, which is probably affecting some of the features on Titans Quick View. But as far as all the research that I've done here, this is a profitable niche to get into with very, very low competition. And this is one of the great ways for beginners to get started because this book is actually very easy to make. The next niche we have is the Tongue Twisters book. Right away, we see 296 results. So once again, very low competition here. We have one exact match and 7 independently published books here ranking for this keyword. The average BSR is 784,000 and the average reviews is over 2,000, which is very good. The average price is $9.70. Once again, the niche score is not working, so we can't actually see the score. But if we go through some of these books, let's go ahead and see which ones are selling well. This one is independently published with the bestsellers rank of 63,000. And to give you an idea, I put that into Bookbird Sales Calculator with all of its information. That's about $12 per day and $366 per month from this book right here, which actually, if you use AI to help you create this type of book, you can actually create this book in a relatively short amount of time. We have this book right here, ranking it at 178,000. Once again, independently published, which means it's a KDP book, which means that if they're doing well, you can also replicate their success. This book right here has a 14,000 BSR. This one has a 10,000 bestsellers rank. So as you can see, there's a lot of demand for a book in this niche. And once again, with 296 total results, that means there's very low competition. So as you can see, this is the type of book it is. It's just a bunch of tongue twisters, which you could actually create with the help of AI. And so this doesn't take that long to create. And really, it's all about harnessing the power of AI and also looking through to make sure you don't have duplicates and to make sure that they actually sound correct. The next niche is the dot-to-dot book for seniors. And right away, we can see total results of 640, which means there's not a lot of competition for this niche. We have exact matches of 6 out of 16 books and 15 independently published books showing up for this niche and this keyword. The bestsellers rank is very, very good at 241,000. The average reviews is at 74 with a high of 677, and the average price is $8.41. So since we can't get the niche score right now, we have to rely on actually looking through the books here, which is typically what I do anyways, and looking for competitors that are doing very well. This one is one of them because it says independently published and with a bestsellers rank of 105,000. I know this book is selling pretty well. And the thing is, this book is priced at $10.99, which is actually really good. And for a KDP book, has pretty high margins. This book right here, 287,000, independently published. And then this book right here at 52,000. That's independently published. So I put in all the information here. This book is making about $12 per day, which is $367 per month. But this is actually very good because it's coming from one book. And the thing is, you can do this over and over and over again. So imagine 10, 20, 30, 100 books all making $100, $200 per month. Well, it all adds up. We have this book right here, 184,000, 156,000, 201,000, 50,000, 94,000, 147,000, 80,000. So you can see there's a ton of books here selling really, really well. And because it is Q4, these books are just going to continue to sell even better. And so if you want to create this type of book, you should get on it. Let's go ahead and look at one of the interiors. Now, this is the type of interior it is. It's just a bunch of dots. And once you follow it from 0 all the way to whatever the last number is, it will complete an image. And so as you can see, there it is right there. And it's actually not that hard to create. I did a full video on this exact niche. So if you want to know how to create this type of book, you want to get in on the action, go ahead and click somewhere on the screen right now. I'll leave a card up for my video. And then finally, the last niche we have for today is the funny stories for elderly. We see total results of 1,150. So the competition is not so high here. We have 0 exact matches and we have 5 books here that are independently published showing up for this niche and this keyword. The average BSR is 291,000. The average reviews on these books is 1,589, and the average price is $9.35. Once again, the niche score is not working today. Hopefully it'll be working again for the next video. So right now it's showing 0, but I know this is actually not 0. So let's go ahead and look at some of these books that are doing well. This is not a KDP book, even though it has a really, really good BSR. It's not a book that we're competing with, so it's not really a book that I'm looking at when I do this type of research for these niches. This one does not have a rank right there, so it hasn't sold. This one right here, independently published with a bestsellers rank of 75,000, which means that this is a KDP book, and this is a book that we can replicate. And so if this is having success in this niche, we can also have success in this niche. And one of the things that I'm seeing right now is that it has a 3.8 out of 5, which means this is not the greatest book in this niche. So what I do when I see that is go into the customer reviews. Now, when you're in customer reviews, you can see how it's being rated. 53% have it out of 5-star. And then you're kind of mixed here, 13% out of 4-star, 13% out of 3-star. There is 7% out of 2-star and then 14% out of 1-star. And so when I see this kind of reviews, I typically look at 3 stars and below and see where they're coming up short. And so right here, AI has already said that it's good on short stories, it's good on readability, but the humor is not there. I guess people are not getting the humor that this book should be having. So let's go ahead and look at the 3-star and look to see if there's any written reviews. So right here, too juvenile. My mother has Alzheimer's disease, and I thought this would be a good book based on the description, but she found it to be quite juvenile. She used to love to read it, and I really liked the words that were big. She did appreciate the size of the words though. So this is something that you can take into consideration and just improve upon. And this is where a lot of people don't actually teach you to go through the customer reviews to find these types of holes in these books. The print font is not large enough, nor the line spacing, so they have some issue with the formatting. Mildly amusing, so it's not funny enough for them. It's too expensive, so maybe think about lowering the price, because this is priced at, I believe, $13.90, which is actually pretty high. So maybe put it down to $9.99 or even lower than that. And then if we look at the 1 stars, well, it says not funny, good idea, but the execution needs work, disappointed, over $10. So I'm seeing a lot of complaints of being expensive and not being funny. So that combination is just not good. No laughs. And so once again, if you're creating a book, look into the customer reviews, because this book has a really good BSR. When I put all the information into Bookbird's sales calculator for this book, it's showing $24 a day, which is $726 per month from this book right here. That's actually not getting the best of reviews. And so if you improve upon this book, well, you could probably do better. And if you even create a similar type of book and lower the price, you could end up stealing a lot of the customers that would probably buy this book, but then because you have the cheaper book, would probably go towards yours. We have some more books here doing well, 63,000 and 311,000. And so as you can see, there is a lot of demand for this niche. You just got to know how to create this type of book and to improve upon it by reading the customer reviews. So here's a little bit of this book's interior. And as you can see, it's just a bunch of funny stories. But once again, it's not really doing the job for a lot of these customers. And once again, you could use the help of AI to create this type of book, and it wouldn't take that long to actually create this book from scratch. Now, if you want me to go more in depth into these niches, let me know which one and I'll make a video on that. And if you want more KDP resources, go ahead and check the links down below. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell, as well as follow me on all my socials at JeffSetLife. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.